Here's one way you can cut through heater hose real quick. This is a pair of pruning shears by WISS. These are probably 30 years old. I got them at a thrift store for 50 cents, but you can cut through just like that. And down here on this iron duke, there's a bypass hose. It goes from the thermostat housing to the intake manifold. It uses a molded tube that looks like this. And I was replacing the thermostat over here. And this was kind of gummy, so I was kind of worried this was going to bust. Now this particular hose, this is one I bought years ago, is no longer made. And to put this one on is a real booger bear. It's actually formed so it's a little bit bigger here than the next down. And that would be a good hose to use, but I've always wanted to try 3/4 inch. And to get one in there, if you get it just the right length, it doesn't need all this extra curves and stuff on here like this. But what I did is I cut it, and it was a hair too long down here. Put this end in first. Put some soap so it slip on easy. Tighten down the clamp. Then down over here, I couldn't get the. Once I put the hose on, it had a little. This was tending to buckle down in here, so I went ahead and got these shears, just cut off about 3/8 of an inch, and then it's in here completely with no problems at all down in there. So that's worked really well. I just happened to be around the garage, and I said I didn't want to take all this off again or get in there and try to cut it with a box knife. Cut my fingers off because it's really tight down in here. And so this pair of garden shears just worked really well. This is just old as dirt, but this thing here will cut a broom handle in half, if you can believe it. And I think I paid 50 cents for it. The handle's kind of busted up on there, but it's just, I sharpened that with a file. It's incredible. So I got the heater bypass in. And this is the old thermostat that was stuck wide open. I took it out. It doesn't look like it's wide open, but this thing was running real cool when I did a test the other day, so me jarring it may have bumped it out. But when I first cranked this car up a few months ago, thermostat was working, and then a couple of weeks ago it got to be where it's always running too cool, and the idle was running fast, and the computer wasn't going into closed loop mode. In this particular car, you use gasket. You don't use RTV on the thermostat housing. You use Indian head gasket shellac, but you use RTV down here on the water pump.